Hello, I'm Colonel Mike Power. I'm the commander of the 377th Air Base Wing and the installation commander for Kirtland Air Force Base.
So I'm your installation command chief, Antonio Coop Cooper, and together we're your command team.
So we're really excited to start this venue of trying to reach out more, doing some more communications with the base, making sure that you know the top priorities of the base as well as what's going on the base. And so we're excited for this new forum, and we plan to do this monthly to reach out to folks and just give another avenue of communication for the base and for our airmen.
Awesome. From DFAC issues to gate issues to what's going on with the mission and Global Strike, as well as our other mission partners, we think that this is a perfect venue for us to actually get to know you all and you all to get to know us.
So our priorities here for the 377th Air Base Wing, and this also applies to the installation command team role that we have, are the nuclear mission, families, and relationships. And so the nuclear mission is the reason that we exist here. For us, that all begins and ends at the Kirtland Underground Munitions Maintenance and Storage Complex and the important mission that we do there. We also have the Test and Evaluation Group, which is out at Vandenberg Space Force Base in California, responsible for all Department of Defense intercontinental ballistic missile testing and evaluation. And then finally, our third operational mission as part of that nuclear mission is the base defense mission here and the security mission to keep our folks safe and to keep our mission safe here at Kirtland Air Force Base.
So to find out what our mission is and the impact that it has on the great power competition and what our airmen are doing 40 feet closer to hell, it's amazing. And every day is a learning experience. And it took me roughly a year to actually figure out our mission and how to tie everybody into it. But it's been a great journey thus far.
So our next priority is families. And when we talk about families, we're talking about airmen, guardians, civilians, and their families here at Kirtland Air Force Base and at Vandenberg Space Force Base, and making sure that we're doing all we can as a command team to provide a great experience for our families as they live and work here in New Mexico and out at our geographically separated unit in California.
Awesome. You mentioned families. I'm married. My wife is an educator. The military career takes us on every 2 years. We're on a different journey. And so with that lesson learned that I've been with her for a few years, we try to bring that aspect of personal growth and as far as just us as humans to the mission and to our community partners as well.
Yeah, families are very important to me. I grew up in an Air Force family, and my wife is an Air Force veteran. We have 4 kids, and it's very important to me that we are looking out for our airmen and for those that have families to make sure that the families are taken care of. And then our third priority is relationships. And here at Kirtland Air Force Base, we talk about relationships within our wing, across the 108 mission partners on the installation, and then also with the local community, and making sure that we build those strong relationships so that they can help us as we go about accomplishing our mission.
And boss, I would say it's also twofold as well, so our community partners know what our base here is here for and what our airmen contribute to the overall mission. So it's been awesome getting some of our first sergeant, our airmen in front of some of the key leaders in town so they can have a better sense of what our team does here. So it's been awesome.
Absolutely, and I think that's an important part of the relationships is educating the local community on what we do on the base and vice versa to us being out there in the community and learning what the challenges are and the things that are going on in the local Albuquerque community. In case you haven't heard, we've put out a series of videos over the last several months detailing all of the helping agencies across Kirtland Air Force Base. For July and August, we'll be focused on the Military Housing Office and specifically the Rental Partnership Program and how that helps our airmen as they get settled here in Albuquerque.
So as we go back to our priorities as far as family and relationships, some of the local leaders have actually been out in the community looking for properties for our airmen and families to live. So look more for information on our website as well as social media to come.
So now we'd like to answer a few questions from the community. The way that you can pose these questions to us is through the QR code on the kirtland.af.mil website or through our Kirtland Connect app. So one question that Chief and I have received a lot of in recent months is it possible to open the East Fitness Center up for 24/7 access? And so that is something we are moving towards right now. We are working through the contracting and the funding processes to make that happen, and we'll provide you updates as we go.
So I encourage you all to actually use the website and the QR code because we see every question that you guys send to us, from the traffic light delays to gate access to more food options. We all see it. So just trust us that we're getting the questions out to the right leaders and we will provide you all a response.
One of the other questions that we've received is opening gates and which gates we open on designated family days and down days. And so that is something that we work with our mission partners on. We have engaged with the Security Forces Group to take another look at that, of what makes sense for some of those days, whether it's a family day for Global Strike Command or another organization on base, and making sure that we have the proper number of gates open for our airmen as well as the civilian workforce on Kirtland Air Force Base to get on and off base. So that's also a work in progress, but something we're talking with all of our mission partners on and working hard to make better.
Yeah, so I ask that as you go through the gates, be very cognizant and thankful for our defenders that's out protecting not only us, but our families and communities, and supporting roughly 23 to 25,000 people daily.
Well, thank you for hanging out with us, and we look forward to chatting with you in the future.
Send the questions to us, and we'll see you next month.